World don't favor the vulture. Like a good tree ain't gonna produce no bad fruit, and a bad tree ain't gonna produce no good fruit. So lately I just been like more serene, cause I wanna like fly like an eagle and stuff. But shit, yeah, that. So ain't nothing worse than death. You know what I'm talking about? And I can already accept that. So it's like whatever. Hey.
Have you ever wondered how someone can grow up surrounded by poverty, violence, and constant setbacks, and still become one of the biggest names in hip-hop? For many people, difficult circumstances become the end of their story. But for Kodak Black, they became the beginning. His life has been filled with challenges, controversy, and unforgettable comebacks. Some people know him for his hit songs, while others know him for the headlines that followed him throughout his career. But behind the fame is a story of survival, determination, and refusing to let the past define the future. Today, we're taking a closer look at Kodak Black's incredible journey, how he turned pain into purpose, and why his story continues to inspire millions of fans around the world. Stay with us until the end, because this is much more than a story about music. It's about resilience, growth, and never giving up. Kodak Black was born on June 11, 1997, in Pompano Beach, Florida. He spent most of his childhood in the Golden Acres housing projects, where life was far from easy. Growing up in an environment affected by poverty and crime meant that every day came with new challenges. Like many young people living in similar neighborhoods, he witnessed situations that would shape the way he viewed the world. From an early age, music became more than entertainment. It became an escape. While many kids dreamed of becoming athletes or movie stars, Kodak found himself drawn toward rap. He admired artists who told honest stories about their lives, and he wanted to do the same. Instead of pretending everything was perfect, he believed people would connect more with the truth. As a teenager, he began recording songs and sharing them locally. His unique voice immediately separated him from other young rappers. While many artists focused on catchy hooks, Kodak's music stood out because of its raw emotion and real-life storytelling. Listeners could hear that his lyrics came from personal experience rather than imagination. Slowly, people started paying attention. His early mixtapes gained popularity throughout Florida, and before long, his music began reaching audiences across the country. Fans appreciated that he wasn't trying to imitate anyone else. He had created his own sound and identity. As his popularity grew, bigger opportunities followed. Record labels became interested, major artists noticed his talent, and his songs started climbing streaming platforms. Tracks like No Flocken helped introduce him to a wider audience and became an important moment in his career. Many people still consider that song one of the records that changed modern hip-hop. However, success didn't suddenly erase every problem. Even after becoming famous, Kodak continued facing personal and legal challenges. His career often moved between incredible achievements and difficult setbacks. Every time it seemed like everything was going well, another obstacle appeared. For many artists, repeated setbacks can end a career. But Kodak Black continued returning to music. Instead of disappearing completely, he kept recording, releasing new songs, and reminding fans why they supported him in the first place. His determination became one of the biggest reasons people continued following his journey. Another reason Kodak remained relevant is his honesty. His music often reflects his real emotions instead of creating a perfect image. He has spoken through his songs about pain, regret, ambition, and hope. That honesty allows many listeners to relate to him because his music feels personal rather than manufactured. Throughout the years, Kodak also demonstrated growth. Like many people, he made mistakes, but he continued learning from his experiences. Fans have noticed changes in his attitude, his interviews, and the way he talks about life compared to his earlier years. Growth doesn't happen overnight, but his journey shows that change is possible. His story also reminds us that success isn't always a straight line. Many people imagine successful artists reaching the top without problems, but reality is often very different. There are victories, failures, criticism, and moments when giving up seems easier than continuing. Kodak's career reflects all of those realities. Another important lesson from his journey is staying authentic. The music industry constantly changes, with new trends appearing every year. Despite those changes, Kodak has continued making music in his own style instead of chasing every trend. That consistency has helped him maintain a loyal fan base. Beyond music, his influence extends into hip-hop culture itself. Younger artists often point to Kodak as someone who created a unique sound and inspired a new generation of rappers. His flow, delivery, and storytelling style have influenced many emerging artists who grew up listening to his music. Perhaps the most powerful part of Kodak Black's journey is that it proves your past doesn't have to define your future. Where you start in life doesn't always determine where you'll finish. Every challenge can become motivation to build something better. His life is also a reminder that resilience matters. Everyone faces obstacles, but what separates successful people is often their willingness to keep moving forward despite those obstacles. Kodak's career has included moments of celebration and moments of struggle, yet he has continued finding ways to rebuild and evolve. Today, Kodak Black remains one of the most recognizable names in modern hip-hop. His journey continues inspiring fans who see pieces of their own struggles reflected in his music. Whether someone connects with his lyrics, his determination, or his willingness to keep fighting through difficult times, his story has become much bigger than entertainment. At the end of the day, Kodak Black's life isn't just about becoming a famous rapper. It's about overcoming difficult circumstances, believing in yourself when others don't, and turning painful experiences into something meaningful. His journey reminds us that success isn't measured by having a perfect life, it's measured by refusing to stop growing. So, what do you think is the biggest lesson from Kodak Black's story? Is it his resilience, his authenticity, or his determination to keep moving forward despite every setback? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want more original documentaries about your favorite rappers, hip-hop culture, and the biggest stories in the music industry, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next upload. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Mic fire.